Interest rates just took another huge jump. What is that doing to the Ventura County real estate market? Stay tuned to find out. What is up, everyone? It's Brian Castor with callcaster.com, bringing you yet another monthly market update. Every time we do this, we're always looking at last month's numbers because this month hasn't happened yet. So without further ado, let's just dig right in. First of all, our median sales price is down month over month to $785,000. That is an increase from this time last year when it was $765,000, but it is a slight decrease month over month. Our days on market are up both year over year and month over month to 31 compared to 20 this time last year. The number of active listings are up to 1,398 compared to 1,194 this time last year. Our number of sold listings are down to 535 compared to 804 this time last year. And rates are up to around 7.15%, which is an increase very dramatically year over year, but definitely an increase month over month as well. So what the heck is going on and what can we expect going forward? Well, with these rates increasing, everything is going more or less according to plan. Buyers can't afford the same stuff they could afford 6 months ago, 12 months ago. So even though their payments are about the same, their buying power has been cut dramatically. So we're expecting to see all of this slow down because of interest rates, but also the time of year. When we go into the holiday season, people usually don't want to buy as much. So typically prices don't change much, but typically we'll see the days on market increase and see a little more favorable buyer conditions. In combination with these rates, I think it's going to be a lot more dramatic than we usually see most years. So what are we expecting and what's going on? Well, we're expecting the prices to continue to drop, especially because they just jacked up the rates a whole bunch. So we're going to most likely see prices continue to fall. We're going to see days on market continue to rise. We're going to see all of this stuff that's happening now continue. Now, one of the big things I want to draw attention to is that our sales price year over year is still up as of this month. We're hanging tight at $785,000. But last year prices were skyrocketing this time of year. So the month of November, I'm predicting, we're going to see for the first time in a really long time, people being upside down year over year. Last year, the median sales price in November was $797,000. Right now we're at $785,000. We're probably going to fall another 5-ish. So if my predictions are right, we're going to see basically people upside down by about $17,000 or $20,000. That means if they bought the home a year ago, if they tried to sell it today, they'd be behind about $17,000. Now, is that going to cause people to panic sell? Because that's one of the big things that happened in 2008 was all of a sudden everyone was upside down and they were all selling like crazy. Now, keep in mind this market's different because most of the people that bought a year ago plus, they bought at 2% interest rate. So even though they're slightly upside down, or even if they're significantly upside down as time goes on, with those rates, their payments are really, really low. So they're not really going to want to move. So, what it really comes down to is, will people, even though they have a 2% interest rate or so, start selling as they're upside down? And that we don't know. And as we're going, that's going to dictate the prices. Because if sellers will not sell below a certain price, at this price they'd rather just live there or rent it out, then prices are going to hold steady. If sellers are freaking out and they need to sell and they don't care if they're upside down, they need the house gone, then prices will drop really dramatically. So we want to keep an eye on these prices as time is going on because they're going to go down. Without a doubt, they're going to go down. The question is how much, and does the market get spooked and drop more rapidly? And that we're going to watch very carefully in the next couple months. So is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to sell? First of all, let's talk about just sellers. These are people that are selling and not buying anything. Just selling a home. If you are just selling, now is the time. Prices are not going up anytime soon. We might not see prices like this, in the next several years. next many years? We'll see. But we know that prices are going down. There's no expectation that's going to be this good again for a very long time. So if you are just selling, let's get that on the market. Let's sell it now before it goes down anymore. So is it a good time to buy? Well, we're going to put the buy and the move, the people who are selling and buying, in the same camp here. We've got two main categories that we're looking at. First of all, it's the people that need to move in the next 6 months, let's say, maybe even a year. If you're moving in the near future, rates are going up, prices are going down, but they're going down very slowly. So if you buy right now, your payment's going to be about as low as you're going to get anytime soon for these homes. Because a $5,000 price reduction makes no difference when you have a 1% rate increase, okay? Now, if you have time and you can be patient and wait this out, there's a saying in real estate, date the rate, marry the house. So a lot of realtors and lenders are using that to try and encourage people to buy right now, which I think is completely backwards. If you can be patient, wait for prices to go down until they hit the absolute bottom. Even if rates are really high, that's okay. You're not stuck with that rate forever. You can always refinance and bring that rate down again. So if you have the time, you have the patience, I would encourage people in that long run situation to just sit tight and wait. We don't know how long these prices are going to go down for, but a lot of experts say next summer, maybe even later than that, will be when prices are bottoming out. So regardless if you're buying or selling, you need to check out all the links down below. We've got home valuations that will give you updates every month on how the market's doing, what your neighbors are selling for. For buyers, we have all kinds of cool market updates and home lists. You can see the price reductions and see what's going on. And you want to come back here every single month, hit that subscribe button, because we want you to know what's going on in the market so we can save you the most money or make you the most money if you're selling. Anyways, guys, if you need anything else in the world or if you're thinking about moving, call Castro, and I'll talk to you next time.